Now here's an interview of a young woman you should watch because she teaches a very important lesson. When you talk to her, actually when you see me talk to her, that she explains how she wants to do this more than anything in the world. She says she doesn't even matter whether she succeeds or not, she still wants to do it. And I think that's the key in life, that you want to be there more than anything else that you could think of doing in the life. And that's the ultimate. And I think that's what we all have to struggle to find out about. And this is what she's found out at a young age. She's just out of school. She's an artist, really talented. When you see her, the video, you see the stuff she does. So some of her stuff's in the big TV shows nowadays and things like that. But what she's trying to do now, because if you could think of something, she could draw it and make it, like with 3D printers. So what she's doing is going on the internet, on a fundraising site and raising money to buy a 3D printer. And if you kick in, she'll make a bubble doll of you. Like maybe you like playing baseball. Well, she could make like a baseball player bubble ball with your head on it. She's that good and able to do that. So it's a fun thing that she's trying to do. And it's interesting, to see her passion and how she figured out life, it seems, at such an early age. And she has incredible skills and she'll probably go a long way because she's going to stay at what she really wants to do. So many of us get distracted. Oh, we see something with more glitter over here. I think I'll go over that. Oh, this looks more glitterful. I'll go over there. Oh, maybe that. And we keep flitting around like that. And so we're not building up something of real value, skills or whatever it is that we can play on top of it and keep growing and keep growing and keep growing. If we're starting something new every 6 months or year or whatever, it's hard to do. That's why I think the only reason to change is to know that what you're doing now isn't it. So you have to go out and find what that really is. So watch this interview here, and I hope it inspires you to find what you really should be doing. Well, Stacy Gentleman, man, you're an artist extraordinaire. You're just a year out of college almost, and doing now. You're doing graphics for 2 big shows on network television: Sleepy Hollow and Agents of Shields, right? And they're big network shows. But now, what you really like doing is modeling, right? And what you need, what you're trying to raise funds for, is get a 3D printer for yourself so you can make the stuff on TV or make the stuff in your computer to real stuff. But I think what's the neatest thing you have about this is that to people who help you fund for this thing, you'll make them a bobblehead doll. That's terrific. So what gave you the idea about needing a printer? I mean, you do everything in the computer already. Why do you need a 3D printer, you feel?
I want to take all of my digital things and bring them back into reality. I like having the tactile sense of being able to feel it, turn it around in your hands, and actually be able to use it.
I see. Well, your video on Kickstarter, and the title of it, Make Your Ideas a Reality. But in there you have a video of, it looks like, one of the big video games. I mean, Dungeons and Dragons or, one of these. So you're a talented woman on this, aren't you?
Thank you. Yes, that was my master's thesis project, and took me about 1.5 years to complete, and
wow,
got me my degree. So
right. now you're trying to get out there in the world, and I guess you're working for some studios in town there. You're in the LA area, right?
Yep.
And then you do extra work on the side, I guess, right? And your art, and you're doing this 24/7. You love doing it. So you're just a young student at this and need some extra money to get that printer so you can do more for people, right?
Exactly. I want to bring my art to the masses.
Right. Well, I think even as silly as a bobblehead, but boy, I could see. I mean, like to get a friend a gift. I mean, wouldn't it be great? He loves to play football, and you get him his head on a bobblehead with his favorite team. I mean, what could be a better gift for someone, than something like that? Is terrific. and all the things. You have bracelets that you make with 3D printers too, with your name on it. So you don't have to. That's what's so neat about 3D printers. You could everyone could be different, right?
Yep.
You can't do that in China.
No, you can. That's the problem with mass production is you can't customize it and make it personal.
Yeah, that's why I think all of us, in America now have a chance to get back into manufacturing because we don't have to sell millions, and nobody wants millions of anything anymore. We all want something special.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where I get most of my work is someone wants something special for someone they love, and
really,
they find me.
Huh? Like what? What kind of projects would someone give?
I currently have a project where I'm working on miniatures of a couple, so they have their own Dungeons and Dragon game pieces.
Really? So you're taking, a couple, man and wife, or two men, or whatever nowadays, who knows what it is, and you're making a model pieces for Dungeons and Dragons. Wow, that looks like that.
Sculpting their whole bodies, and then we're going to shrink it down to about this big and print it.
And then 3D print it in your home, right?
Yep.
Wow, that's terrific. And are you in other mediums, or is it all just computer stuff?
No, I do drawing, painting, airbrushing, sculpting, basically anything.
What is that motorcycle that looks really cool on your website?
I did that a few years ago for Harley Davidson.
Really?
They were looking for an artist to airbrush a motorcycle replica that they auctioned off during their 105th anniversary. All the proceeds went to help the Muscular Dystrophy Association.
Wow. So that was a real motorcycle that you airbrushed or whatever?
It was a cast of a motorcycle.
Oh, a cast of a motorcycle.
Yeah, so it's a motorcycle statue, and then they sent it to me. It's all fiberglass. I airbrushed it, and then they came and picked it up.
Well, that looked, and I know I grew up in Milwaukee, and that's where you're from, and that's where they're from too, isn't it?
Exactly. They brought me right into the manufacturing place, let me see them get it all ready.
Right.
Awesome.
Oh, that looks gorgeous. I drive a scooter, and I saw that, boy, and I got question marks on a red scooter, and yellow question marks on it. And I said, boy, now that's really cool, that motorcycle you had. But more importantly, I mean, to people to get, and you have other, not prizes, but what do you call it when you give your money? Awards, that's it. Awards, I mean, bracelets and other items that people could do to help you. And I think what's most important about helping is that you're just starting out, in your career, with all this talent just bundled up. People are starting to notice it already. I mean, you're on these big TV shows already doing this kind of artwork, which is quite spectacular, I would think, for someone just starting out like this. And so all the encouragement in the world you should have. But you're saying you do this no matter what, though?
Oh yeah, I love it. The best part of my day is waking up and knowing I have a brand new model to work on.
When I was a younger man, I used to think of that too, but in a different way. But what's cool about it is that you at such a young age found what you really want to do in life, right?
Yeah, and I'm glad I found it, because I know a lot of people much older that have no clue.
No, I know. I mean, no, to me that's a gift, and the best gift in life to have. And so even in you're trying on Kickstarter to raise all this money, $15,000, whether you make it or not, you're still happy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. As long as I get to keep doing what I love, I'm ecstatic.
Yeah. Well, that's the magic in life, and that's what I feel that you're able to. Gosh, so lucky at your age. I mean, when I was your age, I was getting out of school and failing a whole bunch of stuff, and then started having fun. And then when I started having fun, man, that's when it started working. It's trying to do stuff everybody's telling you else to do. That doesn't work as much sometimes, and not worth it. Yeah, but you're able. And what's nice about Kickstarter, it's a great place to fail too, right? So what big deal if you don't make it, right?
Exactly. If I don't make it, I don't lose anything, but I do gain a lot of followers.
Yeah, you gain followers, you gain
it's pretty much a win-win. You know, I may not get the funds, but my work is still out there.
Yeah,
you know?
People saw it, you got followers. Like even me, man, I just think it's delightful stuff. I mean, just you're a very talented woman. I mean, even you do model sculptures. You don't like to work in that, but because you're allergic to clay or something. But you have other kind of sculpturing you do besides electronic. Well, Stacy, we had a little electronic trouble here. Maybe I thought it was in Milwaukee. I could understand that, but no, you're in California, and the connections must be good. But it's just a delight to talk to you and learn about your life and all you're giving in your work nowadays. And you're so fortunate at your age to find something you really, really want to do. Your parents must be envious.
Yeah, they are.
That you found something to do that you really love doing, no matter what happens. See, so if it fails, what the hell? You're going to do the same thing anyway, and that's why you keep learning and you get better, and you'll be so good by this and another, who knows, few days. And so to find your stuff and to watch those videos on Kickstarter, go to Stacy Jenneman, StacyJenneman.com, right?
Yep.
Right?
Yep, that's the website.
And see how she can make you a bobblehead doll for your wife, your ex-wife, anybody you want. Well, thank you very much, Stacy, and good luck to you. Talk to you soon, and see you on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Sleepy Hollow too. Oh, that's really cool. Much. Yeah. Take care.
Yeah. Bye.
I hope it inspires you to find what you really should be doing. Okay, you're gonna get a bubblehead? Actually, a bubblehead ball, whatever you call those things, doll. That'd be a great gift, wouldn't it? To give somebody, with their own image on a bubblehead. They always think they're a great soccer player or golfer or something, and they could do it. Or playing for the Packers, and so you get a little outfit on your body playing for the Packers, and your head on top. Cool stuff.